So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm here at the shop working on some vehicles. I haven't really talked about this a lot, but I'm literally being haunted. Quickly, I'll explain. So I'll be hearing voices and stuff. Recently, the voices have become more intense, more clear, more articulate. When it first started out, it was just like single words that I could barely hear, and it wasn't every day. But now it's every day. It starts from when I get up in the morning till I go to sleep. Right now, it's pretty dang intense. I have one that's floating around here, breathing and speaking to me. It sounds like it's like right next to me, and it's speaking in a really low tone and breathing and just moving around. I don't know if you heard that. They tap and they like flick things. It's really weird. I don't feel threatened. They're saying all kinds of weird stuff, threatening stuff, like they're coming for me and they're gonna torture me and take me to hell and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. I think it's mostly for attention, because when I really ignore them and lock in and try to focus on something, that's when it gets the worst. Yeah. A few days ago, for the first time, I actually saw something and heard something clearly spoken. Usually it sounds like distant voices, like maybe next door somebody's playing something on the radio, or somebody down the street, I don't know, or maybe not down the street, but 20 feet away speaking to me in a low tone. So sometimes it's hard for me to even understand what's being said. But the other night, for the first time, I say that to say that I believed it was coming from inside my head. Perhaps it is, telepathically, I don't know, whatever. But for the first time the other night, I heard a clear voice. It was a woman's voice, and I don't know what it said. I was here in the garage, and it was about 5 minutes after I saw something pass in front of my car. I was sitting in my BMW watching some videos, and right above the hood, below, at the bottom of the windshield, like right above the hood at the front of my car, something passed by. And we have a lot of wasps here, and it was like blonde in color. I didn't pay any attention to it, and I was hearing some tapping on my car, and I figured it was a bug, a wasp, flying insect. I saw a beetle inside of my car, flew in the car, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what the tapping was. But after I saw this thing pass, it could have been the top of somebody's head, now that I think about it. About 5 minutes after that, I heard a woman's voice. It said something very clearly here in the garage. There was a bit of the echo or the hall effect. Yeah, so I packed up, left, and went and parked around the corner in some light and made a couple calls and let everybody know what just happened. But now they're super quiet. Now that I'm making this video, I'm not hearing anything. My laptop, the screen just flickered as I said that. They're really mischievous and like playful in a really evil way, because they threaten me a lot. So it's, when they're playing these games, it's not about fun. Maybe it's fun for them, but I'm pretty convinced that I'm being haunted. Um, I mean, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. A lot has happened over the past. It's been like 2 years now. Um, and I don't know, past how many months, it's been every day. Not a day passes where I don't hear something. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, physical stuff that happens. Sometimes I get touched. Sometimes I'll hear a tapping on the car, or something will hit one of my windows, the windshield, as if like maybe somebody threw a wood chip. Nothing solid, but it's like tunk. Um, I hear that a lot. Here in the garage, there's a lot of that, uh, usually on the walls, or maybe like around by the fridge area. Mm, and I mean, it's not coincidence. I'll probably make another video explaining that, and if I can get some concrete evidence, then well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can, but it's noise. I've only seen something one time. I have seen like shadows, kind of, in the air, like mist, dark mist. Uh, yeah, but I mean, and I have been touched, but other than that, I'm okay. But they get very threatening. Um, it is concerning, but I mean, it is what it is. I've been haunted. Uh, I don't want to say that I'd like to see what they can do, but I mean, I am curious. If I was watching a video and somebody had some evidence, like they were being haunted and something was getting thrown around, I'd be very interested to watch that. So, uh, anyways, I think I'm being too complacent when it comes to dealing with this. I'm just like kind of letting it happen to me and watching in awe and listening in awe, kind of. Um, because I'm so curious, and it's new to me, and I like to learn, and I'll sit here and anyways, that's what I was doing, is just sitting here, just kind of experiencing it. So I was gonna call somebody to let them know, like, this is what's going on. It's really amazing. Not in a good way though. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it's getting intense. So I suppose I'll be making these videos, and I'm sure I can collect some evidence. I have some videos where I was recording some sounds, a lot of tapping, like right now how it's quiet in here. I'll make another video when all of that starts happening, and you'll be able to see the contrast. Right now it's pretty dang mellow, and I don't hear anything. There's no voices right now. They're just sitting back watching me, I guess, listening. Yeah. Anyways, that's about it. As soon as I turn this off, they're gonna start in on me and probably threaten me, and just it seems like they really want attention, and compliance, obedience is what they're seeking. And yeah, they use a lot of fear tactics. And there's this one, it's the voice of a woman. Very interesting. There's one that claims to be the devil. There's a few more. I'm not sure. There's at least 3 or 4 different voices. I'm not sure if it's coming from the same entity or if they're actually different entities, but I really don't want to find out. Yeah. The other night when I saw that thing and I heard that voice, that was the most concerning thing that's happened to me so far. And that was well, not right after, but that same night I was thinking I wouldn't mind like meeting this entity, the female voice. And sure enough, that happened. So, yeah. big difference in what I heard and what I hear every day, because it usually sounds like it's coming from inside my head, either that or very distant voices. But that one was right there, and it spoke real loud and clearly right after I saw something for the first time. And I was like, oh goodness, I feel like I'm inviting them in without even knowing it, you know? Like, people conjure, well, on movies, people conjure demons and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm, in a way, kind of doing that without knowing it, you know? So, yeah, I'll make some more videos. This is Victor Garrett signing out. It's 3:20 right now in the morning, August 19th, 2024. Later.